Introduction to TextSoft 2D Design. Now, on your basic format on TextSoft, you've got two different types of toolbars. The left-hand toolbar, which has the selection arrow tool, and various different drawing tools from circles to squares to lines, and text. Then on the right-hand toolbar, you have different selections to turn the grid on and off. You have a change between grid lock and step lock, which allows you to place things differently on the page, and then you have the zoom in and out. Now, for starters, I'm going to show you how we'd go about drawing a basic square. If you go to the left hand toolbar and select shapes, the first shape that you have on there is a square. Now, I've selected grid lock, which means that all of my shapes are going to snap to the grid, so I can only draw from where a dot starts and where a dot finishes. To draw a shape, you click on the place you wish to start, you drag out, and then you click again. You must click again, otherwise your shape will not stay, it will keep moving in and out until you're ready to place it. Once you have drawn your objects, if you decide that you want to change them by resizing them, moving them or deleting them, go back up to this left hand toolbar and select the arrow tool. Then you can use this to click on your objects. The centre will, if you click, you can move the object and place it again. If you'd like to resize it, you go to the corners and drag in or out and then click again to place, just like you did when you drew it. You can rotate it from this hand side, and if you decide that you don't like what you've drawn and you want to delete it, you select it and then simply press the delete button. The other tool that you might want to know how to use is the circle tool. Now, to draw a circle, you go to the left hand toolbar and select circles. Then you go to your position which you would like to start from. Now, you must remember with circles, they start from the centre, and as you drag out, it radiates from the centre point you've started from outwards, which is different from drawing a square which went from the top left corner out. So, circles, you start from the centre and then you can draw outwards, and then you can use the same selection tool with the arrow from the top left hand toolbar to select your object, to resize it, to move it, and press delete to delete it. Now, to add text to your image, you go back to your left hand toolbar and select this button which says ABC on it, and when you hover over it, it says text. Once you've selected that, go to a starting point on your page and just click. A text entry box will appear and you can write anything you wish in this box. Once you've done this, you've got different options available to you for editing the text. Now we're going to use our left hand select tool again. We can select the object. Now, if you have misspelled something or you want to change what you've written, you can go down to this right hand bottom box called property. Select property and the text entry box will reappear, and you can write something else in there. And press OK and the change will appear. Now, if you wanted to change the font, you also use this property box. Click on the property box, the text entry box will appear, but this time you need to select settings. Click on settings and you get all the different font types available to you opening. And you can change it whether it's regular, oblique, bold, etc, etc. And then you press OK and OK again and your changes will appear. Now, you use the same tools as before to resize or to move your object. So move is the centre square. To resize from the corner, drag out, or to corner, drag in. And if you want to rotate it, you can also do that from using the right hand circle.